Thanks, Matt. On the hostages who were released last week, do you have any updates on how they're doing, their status? Will they be coming back to the United States?
In terms of their medical status or what their travel situation might be, I will let them speak to that. I don't think it should be the position of, or the business of the United States government to speak to what private individual citizens have to do. I will say that the Secretary had the chance to speak to them on Saturday, found them to be in good condition, in good spirits in his conversation. As to whether they intend to stay or travel back, I'll let them speak to that.
And then on the Rafah crossing negotiations, where is Satterfield right now?
Last I checked, I guess it's around 8:30 Israel time, he is in Israel. He has been involved, as I said, in conversations with the government of Israel and with the government of Egypt about trying to effectuate two things. Number one, to get sustained aid into Gaza through Rafah. We saw the first convoy of trucks go on Saturday. We saw a second convoy of trucks go on Sunday. There was a third convoy that went in today. And he's been working on a sustained delivery mechanism. I said with the government of Israel and the government of Egypt. I should have also mentioned with the United Nations, to ensure that humanitarian aid can continue to flow in. And then at the same time, he's been working with those two governments and with the UN to ensure that the U.S. civilians who are in Rafah, or who are in Gaza, who are stuck there, as well as other foreign nationals, can come out through the Rafah crossing.
And then lastly, on these uptick in Houthi attacks towards Israel, do you see them as actually targeting Israel, and do you see Iran as directing these attacks or just facilitating them?
So I don't want to speak to assessment of what they might be targeting. I'll leave it to the Pentagon to offer any assessments that they have on that question. I will say that we are concerned about an increase in attacks by Iranian proxies in the region, whether they be targeting U.S. interests or whether they be targeting other interests in the region. We hold Iran accountable for those attacks. And as the Secretary said yesterday when he was interviewed, it's something that we are preparing for and are ready to respond to if necessary.
So you see Iran as directing these?
I didn't say they're directing. Whether they're directing them or not, these are militias that they have sponsored and they are responsible for them.